Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot. But it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. No, that's been intercepted. Now he's off and running. And it's made its way to him. Now the ball in. Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Manchester United really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Zanetti goes on a charge down the left. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Platini goes short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Van Nistelrooy. Fernandes. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries making a foray down the right. And he's gone looking for safety. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's aimed into the middle. Alexander-Arnold. Sao Paulo finding their passes. He's through, now is he in? That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Fernandes. Osimhen receives... Osimhen! Oh, it's come off the upright. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. In with the challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Caicedo. Valverde. Can he get it through? Lucas Moura. That's been drilled in. Danger averted for now. Osimhen. Van Nistelrooy. Akanji. And Caicedo. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Soboslai. In towards the back stick. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's their second corner of the game. Segal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola is there to clear. He's having a shot! Fantastic from Fernandez! He's got himself an absolute peach. Manchester United take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Osimhen. Platini. Oh, that's bad chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Here comes the cross. And that has been cleared. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. Deep cross. It's out for a goal kick. Guardiola. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
It's roll! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their third corner. They've played it short, and the shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Segal! That has been knocked clear. And he's intervened well there. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And it's Valverde. Guardiola gets it away. And that was nowhere near his best. Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. He's picked his way through, has a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Guardiola.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Ball looks a good one. Tries to get it clear.
Caicedo.
And he's forced to go back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Tries a shot! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here! Donadoni! Defending was strong and firm. Ball swung in. Camavinga. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Zanetti.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Camavinga opts for safety. Akanji. And Guardiola. Jimenez. And it's Valverde. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Camavinga. Akanji calmly anticipates.
Guardiola.
Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Akanji. And Jimenez. And it's Camavinga. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Osimhen, he is onto this. Pass somewhat off target. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Sao Paulo have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Taken back almost at once. He has found the way through. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, Red, nice interception. That has been cut short. Now it's Son Heung-min. And they've got a throw.
Valverde. Can he get on the end of this? And that's another throw.
Teremos
Son
3
Heung-min.
minutos de acréscimo.
It's going to be another throw. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Donatoni. 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 A header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Kajeri coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection.
And that will be it. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on. Manchester United are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Camavinga. And here's Osimhen. Now there's and the shot! Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side is really...
He's given it away. And he's found a way past. Van Nistelrooy! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold. Van Nistelrooy. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Akanji deals with that comfortably. It's a searching pass. Bullish header! And the ball's come loose here. Lovely bit of skill. Zanetti, played in deep.
That's good defensive concentration.
Szoboszlai. Out towards the flank. Now the cross. Climbs up big! It's hit the crossbar. Valverde clears it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Fernandez. Tries to play it through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Osimhen. And the finish! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's open and on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Fernandez. Some good work on the right flank here. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now that's well seen too. Akanji. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Van Dijk. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Distributed tidily. And it's Fascioli. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Kane. Milan have a free kick. Valverde bops him off it and wins back the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Donatoni. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Camavinga. Messi. That has been cut short. And that has left him in a heap. Fernandez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rolls it backwards.
Has been indicated.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. And it's Michel Platini. Now who's going to be first to this? Donatoni is the team's great. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Fernandes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Donadoni. Number 10.
Physical challenge.
Number 19.
Raul. And he's heaved it away.
Coming on the field, number 22, Christian Carabou. Number 4,
somewhat off target.
Number 24,
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Showing good feet. Crossed into the box. Out of play for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Akanji.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Good ball over the top. Valverde. Messi. And they win it back again. Threads one in. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Akanji. 3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. It's Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde. And it's Gattuso. Van Dijk. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Fagioli. And it's Valverde. And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Leicester takes control of it and he's on the move. Fagioli. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Son Heung-min. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Raul. Played out wide. And it's Doué. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Son Heung-min. Seedorf produces the perfect tackle there. Now, this could be a chance. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Alexander-Arnold in with the challenge. Fagioli. Fernandes. For Messi. Son Heung-min. Valverde calmly anticipates. He's on it, can he get away? Son Heung-min. Gattuso. Now it's Osimhen. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now that looks a decent ball. Szoboszlai plays it in. Keeper's dealt with that. And here's Raul. Zanetti is onto this. The ball goes in. Kane. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Kane. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Valverde. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul. And he cuts out the supply. That's good running with the ball. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be
And it's
1
Van
minute
Dijk.
added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Osimhen. It's come to nothing. Caicedo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win.